Crappers, welcome to a live video. This is for the prize draw for the 1000 subs. I actually couldn't believe how quickly it got to that. I thought I'd set that competition, I think I was around 600-700 subs, and then just thought I'd let it run and it'd be a few months, and within a week I'm like, oh crap, I need some prizes. So it's been a while coming, but I've got a prize now for the 1000 subs. But I've also got one for the 2000 subs when we hit that mark, so make sure you constantly share. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me okay. I know I've just rambled for 10 minutes without asking that, so hopefully you can all hear me. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to show you what the prize is. Now, it's not thousands and thousands of pounds worth of preps. We do what we can. So this is the prize alongside this, and which I'll show you what this is in a second. You will also get a copy, because I've got a few, of my favourite prepper book. So that's the prize tonight, and I'll show you what this is. I've been looking at a few survival sets on Amazon and other places, and I've got a few different ones with different price brackets, from tiny little cigarette tins all the way up to big ones. So this is one of the ones in the middle, and we're going to go through what's in this now. So emergency blanket, standard. While I'm doing this, feel free to get questions in the comments. I will go through and go through the questions at the end, anything you want to ask. I'm sorry it's going to be noisy on the mic. Everything's in a little plastic bag, which is annoying. There is a spork. Now, on the other end of these sporks is a pointy thing. I'm going to leave it in the case because YouTube doesn't like us showing pointy things. But I've had one of these before, I must say. Leave the case on when you're using it, otherwise cut a hole in your hand. Don't ask me how I know. So there's that. It's like a multi-tool survival tool. We have a survival bracelet in there, which has a compass on, and a ferrous rod and striker, and a little bottle opener on there. So that's cool. And obviously the actual cable, the actual paracord there. Sorry, I'm stumbling. I've not done live before, can you tell? They've got a little clip here. Great little carrier clips then. They're good for anything, to be honest. I put my water bottle in them often. This is the first time I'm looking at this as well. So we have a torch without a battery by the looks of it. I'll splash out and I'll put a battery in there before I send it to you. But yeah, there's a torch. Can't even show you that. Should have thought. Forethought. Carabiner clip, which clearly states not for climbing. So a decorative carabiner clip. A whistle. Not going to blow that loud. Baby's asleep. I'm not going to open that one up, but that is like a tourniquet, not like a military grade one, but you know, in a pinch it will do. Oh, I love these. I've got one of these in my wallet. They're them multi-tools that go in your wallet. Different size spanners, bottle opener. It tells you everything on here. There we go. Can opener, knife edge, screwdriver, ruler, cap opener, 4-position wrench, butterfly wrench, saw blade, directional ancillary indication, okay, 2-position wrench, and lanyard hole. There you go. I'm not sure a lanyard hole is classed as a tool, but hello, Leanne Mack, first time here. Hi. Oh, sorry, I've not even said hi to you all. Hello to you all. Josh, Northeast Self-Sufficient, Anthony, I've seen you comment so far, so hello to all of you. I will scroll back through the comments when we've gone through this. You've got a cool little fishing set. It's just a single hook, some cable and a lure. You've got one of the saws where it's the 2 rings with the saw chain in. A little extender pull. Now, I didn't know what this was when it came my ferrous rods. When I first ever bought a ferrous rod, it came one of these. I'm like, what the hell is that for? Picking something up, but it's not. It's for blowing the fire. So, good fire starting tool. And last, but by no means least, is a Sharpie pointy thing. Again, not going to get the blade out on here because YouTube doesn't like it, but it's a decent blade. It's got quite a spring on it, so when you start to bring it out, it helps itself. And then it's got like a cable cutter there, or a seatbelt cutter, as it were. All of that comes in a nice padded, sealed case. There we go. And obviously the SAS guide to go along with it, so you can practice things. So what do we think of that? Let's have a look through the comments before we go on to actually drawing a prize. Where should we start from? Can me and my girls come to your bunker? I don't have a bunker yet. That's from Elaine. You're welcome to join me when I eventually build one. You know, get me to 1 million subs and I'll build a bunker for all of us. There we go. Josh has actually said that, yeah. If we've got a bunker, we should all go. So yeah, Leanne Mac, hi, first time here, new to prepping. Do you have any recommendations for a solar battery pack and for charging phones? I put one on recent video about 10 things to buy. That's been the best I've had so far. I tried the charger on my wind-up radio thing, and you'd probably get enough for a phone call out of it. But yeah, main thing is to look at the milliamps. Some of the cheaper ones will say 1600, 1700. You want to be getting into 2400 at least. So I've not got a specific brand I can tell you right now off the top of my head, but yeah, there's if you have a look at the previous videos I've done, top 10 things, there's a couple of them, and there's some links to Amazon ones there. So Anthony says he wishes he has a bunker. It gets confusing for me in this household because I don't know if anybody's Scottish or has Scottish relatives, but they call the kitchen side a bunker. I mean, when SHTF, that's not going to get confusing, right? Scroll down, let's have a look. Knives looks good, yes, thank you. Oh, Scottish Prepper's here. Scottish Prepper, you could tell us. Atlas Survival Shelter Time, he says. But Scottish Prepper, do you call it a bunker, the kitchen side? Anthony Parkinson, not sure which video has a comment giveaway. I've already put that. I'm scrolling way too far up here. Love the Scottish accent. Josh says, I have a shed mic. It's almost as good as a bunker. Must be a strong shed then. Not sure if we put this comment on the screen, but we'll do it anyway. Definitely sure he's not talking about the kitchen there. Mixed. All I've seen so far has been mixed reviews, Leanne says. Leanne, all I can recommend is go off like general reviews and the best ones. And I know there's always going to be somebody that says something terrible when somebody says it's brilliant, but go off the majority on reviews and test it. Don't just leave it there and think I'll use it on a rainy day when I need to. Test it on a regular basis. I've got 3 different ones, and one of the solar ones I couldn't even tell you. I think I got it from eBay years ago, and one of them is brilliant. It's just better than the rest, and you've just got to test these things, I'm afraid. So should we do the giveaway? Because I'll tell you what I'd do. Get any questions in you want now. I'm going to pull up a question that I did receive beforehand, which I think was Josh anyway. So I'm going to put that on screen and I'm going to briefly answer that. But in the meantime, if you want to pop any questions in the chat, sensible questions, ideally, we can answer a few before we draw it. So Blues 2000 UK says, as a parent, how do you manage teaching your children prepping without frightening them with the possible reasons it needs to be part of their life? Right. So, yeah, they can be easily frightened on these things. I don't know what's going on at my son's school, but my son came up to me the other day crying, and he's 6. 7. I always get it wrong. He's 6 or 7. He came up to me crying, and he said, I said, what's up? And I couldn't get it out of him first. Then he said, I keep thinking about World War III. I'm like, what? And bear in mind, they're not around my videos. They don't see any of my stuff. As far as they're concerned, this is Dad's office, and he's got some lovely flags up. That's it. So I've no idea where that came from. But, you know, I calmed him down and I reassured him. I said, don't worry, Daddy's ready. And I showed him a bit of the stuff I do, and it put his mind at ease, so it was good. But regarding prepping them, I do camping as by choice as a holiday. That's my holiday of choice. Only, and not just because I love doing it, but because I think it teaches them lots of things that they lose now. Everything's a tablet, everything's a screen. When we go camping, we don't have a flat pitch with an electric hookup. We don't have a 6-berth static caravan. That's not camping. Literally, we're in a field. We might go to a campsite that has facilities, so it's got playgrounds and stuff like that, but we are still no power, self-sufficient camping. So you can't charge the technology and stuff like that. And they actually enjoy, after the first day of complaining, they really enjoy it. And I get them involved with the cooking side of things, with gathering sticks if we've got fire. So that's the kind of way I've done it. I'm about to prepare to bug out bags for them. Now, this is going to be a fun game for them. They're going to have a little bag each. It's going to have a child's version of an MRE in there. And we're going to get in the car, we're going to go out on an adventure, drive into the middle of nowhere, and we're going to cook and eat like a picnic. So make games of it is all I'd say. And never put too serious of a spin on it. That would be the one for me. Let's have a look back in the chat. Have I missed anything? They have started doing outdoor class at my daughter's school. She's 6, teaching them about bushcraft, starting fires, identifying trees, and purifying water. That's amazing. Now, my boys have just joined Cubs and Scouts, so I'm hoping they get something from that, but I've never heard that at a school. That is really good. My 8-year-old, Elaine says, my 8-year-old granddaughter asks me questions. I'm just honest, but say it so it sounds like camping. Fair enough. How's the job search going, says Northeast. You know what, I've got an interview next week, Northeast Self-Sufficiency, so keep your fingers crossed for that. Building dens, lockdown gave us time learning how to garden. Yeah, that's cool. Scottish Prepper, you're doing the right thing, wee man. Kids, same as adults with regards to prepping. Live your life, but not in fear. Good with educating. Exactly. Yeah, this is it. They are mini us. I just got some sort of follow or donation, but I can't see it off the screen. I've no idea why that's set up funny. Thank you. Anyway, whatever that was. Yeah, they're the same as us. They're small people, right? And I don't know about you, but I was getting quite sick of the fear mongering on YouTube and that style of prepping. And I'll bring you the news and I'll monitor the solar flares. And some people have accused me of fear mongering for that reason, but I only try and do it if it's going to accelerate. You know, if I hear definite World War III is going to break out in June, I'll come on here and say, listen, you need to get prepared for them. If it's to help people, that's all I want to do. I won't tell you every day, it's happening now. It's happening now. It's not about that. And it's the same for kids. So you're the same. So you should enjoy prepping as a hobby, right? And part of that hobby is not just hoarding things, it's going out practicing it. Enjoying it, enjoying that time with the kids, whether it's bugging out, whether it's camping, whether it's bugging in, whether it's having a weekend without electricity or a full day without electricity, you know, anything, or games by candlelight. That is you training and them preparing at the same time, but make it fun. Not just for them, but for yourself, for your own mental health. Josh Rose says, if it scares you, don't watch. But some people are addicted, Josh. That's the thing. Some people are addicted. This is why fear-mongering preppers will have 100,000 subscribers, and normal preppers, like quite a few of them I'm interviewing. I've actually got Everyday Prepper coming on the channel next week, which is really exciting. People like us, we don't get the loads of hits because we're not trying to scare you. Scottish Prepper says, a life of fear is no life. You're preparing the kids with common sense. Common sense is often spoke of but rarely encountered. Yes, it's very true. I've got an 18-year-old taking testament to that. Yeah, definitely enjoy the outdoors. Life's an adventure. The job interview I got is for a company that specialises in outdoor adventure holidays. How sick's that? Hooky Prepper had 2K watching. Yeah, that's fine. That's good for him. Anyway, there's no other questions in there. Let's do this draw. Let's do this draw. Right, you've had a chance to get your last minutes in if you want to, so I'm going to use the tool to gather the comments. There's only 38 entries. Fair enough. Here we go. Ignore the ads. They're not mine. As soon as I hit start, it's just going to cycle through. It's going to pick a comment at random. As long as that comment says UK Prep, then that's the winner. So if it's a comment that happens to not say it, we will draw again. So good luck to all of you. Let's go. John Cuckoo, UK Prep. Eyes open, thanks. There we go. So at John Cuckoo 4733, I will try and send you a message. But if you want to, if you're here or if you see this video afterwards, get in touch with the channel. Give us an address. You've just won a box of survival goodies and an SAS survival guide to put them all together and use. So that was pretty much the gist of this whole thing. There's not much else to say. I will go through two other things. If you're sick of hearing me, just, leave. Don't leave. This is a daddy version of this. No, it doesn't look that much difference, but it is. The quality, everything like that. This, as well as two other prizes of equivalent value, will be up for grabs if and when I hit 2,000 subs. So it's in your best interest to share. But yeah, I'll also, bit of content as well, I'll do a review on this in a video coming soon, so you'll get to see what's in it anyway. I've also got a video coming out now. I always speak about blackout and no power. So if you're in the Northwest, go to a place called Bygone Times. It's an antiques multi-story mall thing. And the reason I went there is I'm trying to find no power preps. I was looking for books originally, but two of the things I came back with are, how cool is that? Yeah, could get some drilling done without the power. That cost me the whole of £4.50. And military grade unopened field dressings. So it was actually really good for preps. There was oil lanterns and everything. I'm not going to sit and show you everything, but I'll have a video coming soon. Josh says 2,000 will come fast. But Funky, what's going on here? Hang on. Hazdeck says, Funky says we're on the edge of collapse. Funky said we're on the edge of collapse for the last 6 months, but it's a different reason we're collapsing every time. So, I don't slate him. He's done well. I used to watch his videos when he went outdoors camping and stuff like that. It's cool. He did an MRE video the other day, which I enjoyed. I just don't go along with the whole lizard people, everyone's out to get us motif. So, yeah. I'll just sit back and watch you guys comment. No, that's about it. Congratulations again to our winner, John Cuckoo, I'm definitely saying it wrong. 4733. Get that sent out to you. And thank you for everyone who's been here watching this now. Thank you for everyone who's entered the competition, and thank you all for the support. Since I started this channel, the subs have gone through the roof in the last like 3 or 4 months. I was absolutely over the moon with it. Donations on PayPal, gifts sent to me through the Amazon wish list I put on the videos. I put them on there thinking they'll never get used, and it's been unreal. It really has. And it's all you guys. The community on here is superb. That's it from me. If you would like to speak to me or some of the people that are in the chat currently, and you're the right kind of prepper, we do have a prepper forum. It's ukprep.co.uk. If you come and join that, just say that UK Urban Prepper sent you, and you'll get approved. And if you are a fear-mongering, crazy prepper, our on-the-ball mods will kick you out in no time. Other than that, it's a very friendly place. Don't forget the forum. Thank you, everyone. And I'm just trying to look through the comments. It's just going so quick for me. So thanks, everyone, for being here. Don't forget to hit like before you go, and I'll see you all in the next video.